Good evening. For those who remain uninformed, the following is a confidential letter to get you up to speed from an Illuminati propagandist about the coming One World Order. This letter is from the Illuminati and is addressed to everybody in America. The title of this letter was titled Your Silly Rebellion Against Our Dominion.
Dearest citizen of the world, I believe the time has come to reveal to you some of the perplexities you have faced in recent decades. It is important for you to understand some of these things so that you might know how to behave in the new order which is now taking shape on Earth. We want you to be able to become fully involved and integrated into our new society. After all, this is for your best interest if you will submit. First of all, it is important that you understand some of our purposes so that you may more fully cooperate. I cannot tell you the hard times you will face if you resist us. We have ways of dealing with resistors. I am only telling you this now, since it is much too late to turn things around. The days of putting a stop to us have long since passed. We have full control of the earth and its finances, along with the major media propaganda, and there is simply no way any nation or power can defeat us. We have eyes in every level of government in every nation of the world. We know what is being planned, for our ears and eyes are ever present. Consider the President of the United States. Even though he regularly breaks every known check on his power, no one can stop him. He goes ahead and does whatever we want him to do anyway. The Congress has no power to stop him. He does what we want since he knows if he does not, because of his rather dark character, we can have him removed in a moment's time. Is not that a rather brilliant strategy on our part? You cannot take us to court because you can't see us and the courts are our servants as well. We run everything, yet, you do not know who to attack. I must say this hidden hand is wonderfully devised and without any known historical precedent on the scale. We rule the world and the world cannot even find out who is ruling them. This is truly a wonderful thing. In our media we present before you exactly what it is we want you to do. Then, as if in a flash, our little servants obey. We can send American or European troops to wherever we like, whenever we like, and for whatever purpose we like, and you dutifully go about our business. How much more evidence do you need? We can make you desire to leave your homes and family and go to war merely at our command. We only need to present some nonsense to you from the President's desk or on the evening news and we can get you all fired up to do whatever we like. You can do nothing but what we put before you. We use the nations for what we want to use them for. Everyone knows that they must yield to us or die. Some of you think you may escape by buying some land in the country and growing a garden. Let me remind you that you still pay us ground rent. Oh, you may call it property taxes, but it still goes to us. You see, you need money no matter what you do. If you fail to pay your ground rent to us, we will take your land and sell it to someone who will pay us. Do you think we cannot do this? Oh, silly nationalists, there is no escape for you. Even long before you were born, we were planning your capture. Your teachers and ministers have been forming your thoughts for us for generations now. You have no idea how to pull out of our influence short of suicide. Go ahead and commit suicide, it will only help us to deal with the excessive population. You cannot hurt us, find us, or even imagine what we are up to. And with your ground rent we pay for the indoctrination of your children in the public schools we have set up. We want them to grow up well trained into the system of our thinking. Your children will learn what we want them to learn, when we want them to learn it, and you pay for it through your ground rent. Those funds are also used for other projects we have in mind and our contractors are paid handsomely for their work. You may doubt that we own your children, or have such control, but you will find that we do. We can declare that you abuse your children when you spank them and have them confiscated. If they do not show up for school indoctrination, we can accuse you of neglect, thereby giving them to us. Your children are not yours. They are ours. You must inoculate them, you must bring them to our hospitals if we decree or we will take them from you. You know this and we know this. You see, we can do whatever we like and you can do nothing about it. Does it not seem reasonable that you simply obey and serve us? Otherwise, you get eaten up in the resistance you suppose will liberate you. We do not want you to escape free, and that is why we have made it as we have. You are our property. We will not permit you to buy or sell unless you submit to our mark of authority. If you go to court against us, we will wear you out there, and in the end you will lose. If you use violence, we will end up having you in one of our labor camps, more specifically called prison industries. You need our money, our entertainments, our fuel, and our utilities to function, and if you don't have them, you feel deprived. By this, you are made to yield to our will. Sincerely, your globalist friend.